definition has no comparison. Urban's a name that I won't be classing.
Get it, girl, just bounce that booty, and yo, play that shit again.
Losing myself, I'm losing. It's not into why you laughing at me.
Hi guys, how you doing? So this is not rehearsed, but I said to people in the chat during the Sagittarius reading that I really wanted to show everybody what had been going on around this hanging tree and the dogs and the cats and the thing to do with angel radio, and the video that I've got up that's called Devil's Radio, Losing Myself to Die. Okay. Also, I am also picking up Losing Myself to a Diane. Also, I'm hearing Diane, dire, in dire need, in dire need, dire needs. Eyelids, something to do with someone's eyelids. I've got what this is to do. I've got no idea what this is to do with eyelids. Anyway, sorry, I don't want to channel. So something to do with the Devil Radio. Okay, so I'm going to show you this now to try and get this over and done with, and then I'll try and pause it. And then when it comes up, I'll show you. It would do that. Okay, it's really okay. So if you see here, see a dog there, and then a person standing on top of this hill, and then here, if you look, there's a woman with black hair, and then there are spirits all that are standing around here. If you take a look, as the clouds start to form, you see this dog with a towel here, and the dog standing looking at a man there, with a cat there, and then there's a woman that starts to form here, look. You see? There, and then there's another dog. If you look here, there's a Scooby-Doo type looking dog, which is give us a clue. Now I can see it. That's the one on the, when you're looking at it, that's the one on the right. Okay, and you'll see a dog that sits there with its head on top of like a set of luggage, just someone that's travelling, but like it's a Scooby-Doo with someone sitting there with its head on, like, I don't know, like on some luggage or something, because it's a big black figure. I haven't fully looked. If you look on the left side, okay, when you're looking at the video on your screens, so this is Angel Radio, by the way. I'm out of breath for some reason. Whew. Out of breath. I got no idea why. Okay, out of breath. Something took my breath away. Something's took your breath away, or took my breast away, took my rest away, took the rest away. You took the rest away from me. Someone's packed a load of stuff up in a suitcase and probably took a load of stuff with them, and they decided to leave. Is really what I'm picking up. Someone took their dogs. Someone's took their dogs away from them. This dog has got so many connections with me. Oh, okay. I just realised I've climbed. Okay, took my dogs away from me. Okay, that's nothing to do with Rob. Sorry, this is a complete different scenario, but I'm sort of channeling while we're here. So, something to do, you took my dogs away from me, and you've took something like luggage and clothings and stuff like that. Something to do with clothes, luggage in a all packed up inside of a suitcase, a dog, and getting it all and leaving, or something to do with this. Okay, but you took my breast away, or you took my rest away. Arrest. Someone's been under arrest, so it feels that somebody is being around this energy. It's like someone's being arrested. It really does. It's like someone is just about to be arrested, and it is to do with around articles of stealing something, clothes, or well, I really do look rough. So Steve, you still got a cold? Yeah, I'm really kind of just getting over it now. I just realised, Steve, you look rough, bruv. It's like rough, bruv. Sorry, I'm hearing like a dog, like rough. Why do I come out with these? That's me with Aquarius in the 4th house. 3rd house. Sorry, something's in the house. Something's in the 3rd house. In the 3rd house, in your 3rd house of astrology, but also in a 3rd house, like house number 1, house number 2, and then in the house 3. In 3 houses, there are something to do with these things being scattered around in 3 houses. I've got this house, that house, and another one. So some of you, I don't know where this is relating to anybody, because I really just wanted this just to be just to show you. Okay, so anyway, so the Sagittarius situation with the dog that I said about just now in the Sagittarius reading, Elijah, I said that I would do what I see. So like I said, if you check Angel Radio and you look right to the end where you see the devil in the background going like that, okay, and then you see the Neo sign, and then the clouds forming. You'll see on the left and on the right, on the left of this, there's a little man standing there with something beside him. Beside them, Simon. I'm also hearing Simon is beside you. They're right beside you. Someone is right beside you. Side by side, dog, loyalty, also Leo. Leo and Virgo, right beside you. I'm right behind you. I'm right beside you. I'm right there. So someone is right next to you. It's someone. Oh, these can be for anybody. This is why I can't channel for everybody. Channel 4 we also came up with. Okay, I can't remember what it was. If people are like with Patreon, I've done the 1st until the 15th, and I've done nearly all of them, but they come out on the 1st. Okay, on the 1st they will come out. But I've channeled, they're about an hour long each, and I've channeled for most of them. Not Aries though, I have, but not, I've channeled, but I haven't done the cards. After Aries, I think it was, I started to do weekly energies, but for 2 weeks. So we do week 1 and then week 2. So you get channel messages, week 1 and then also week 2. Okay, there's a lot of strange energy that is created through those readings. I really don't want people to miss. I mean, I want people to join, obviously, but I still don't want people to miss someone that misses you as well. That misses you. I miss you like crazy. Miss you like crazy. Someone really misses you. Okay. Which is also the deceased loved ones, I really am feeling. Okay, but like I said, those tier 2 readings, they don't come out anywhere else. They only go to Patreon, and they come out on the 1st. And there's channel messages week 1, and then break down to week 2 also. There's some sort of like going to break down. Someone's going to break down something around a Cancerian, I feel. Someone's going to break down or break in. There might be a break-in for some people. They're saying that something around a Cancerian possible might have a breakdown in some way, or somebody might try and break in. So be careful around someone breaking in. If you are the Cancerian doing it, I very much doubt it. If you are a Cancerian, be careful, because someone might try to break into your house or your home or your car even. Someone that might take your car or break into your car. Okay, so if you're a Cancerian, anything around a car or anything around someone breaking in, breaking bad, someone that's bad. Okay, so people don't freak out, like, you know, don't like, oh God, I've got to be very careful because I don't know anybody. No, I'm talking to the people that know of these energies. If you're a Cancerian and it's a car or someone break-in, it's around a house or a car, be very careful around it, okay? Because there's a possible chance that someone could be breaking in, breaking bad. That's to do with drugs. Okay, so this person would have something to do with drugs. They might take your car or steal your car or break into your house to take something in order to supply for it, okay? So if anybody knows anybody that's got anything around addiction or money or obsession or possessions, they might try to break in to steal this stuff, okay? So be very careful, okay, for a lot of you folk about Breaking Bad, okay? Breaking Bad, Heisenberg, okay? Heidi, Tiny, also big up Tiny, Heiny, Tinies, Heiny. This is like a dog or something as well. Okay, so, sorry guys, I find it very difficult to not channel. And I lose my purpose. So, lose my purse also. They're saying that some of you might lose your purse might go missing. So if you've got a wallet or a purse, anything like that, just fucking lock everything up, okay? Just be careful. This is future prediction, so be careful around that, because someone is planning that they might break in to take something or take your car, okay? So, or break into your car to take a purse. So make sure that if you've got a car, you lock it up, you put a camera on it, and then you can catch this person. But be careful around an estate. They're saying around someone in a state, but round an estate. Here, we call them like state. You call them states, right? Here, we'll call it an estate, which is like a place where there's loads of people that live, like, you know, and it's kind of like, it's not a great area. and then people will break into stuff in order to be able to take cars, money, jewelry, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so be very careful around these energies. If they happen, they just happen. It's because it's meant to be, because it's telling you that you shouldn't be there. So they shouldn't be there, obviously, but you can't prevent it. If you can't, that's because you shouldn't be there. So you have to move yourself out of the scenarios, guys, okay? Your karma is all about you. It's all about you. It's never about anybody else. Ever. It's always about you. You can't stop people. You can't stop karma. You can't stop preordained energy from happening. Because what it's telling you is if you want to stop it, you have to change your life. If you want to stop energies, you want to stop people, the best way to stop them in their tracks is by taking yourself out of the scenario altogether and don't be in harm's way. That's your karma, okay? So it means don't let it happen by don't even be there, okay? If stuff is there and it's been happening for a while and it goes missing, then you can't blame anybody. You can't blame karma, because karma's saying, well, that's your lesson. You're not supposed to be there, okay? So that's kind of a scenario that's for some of you. Okay, so please make sure that you check that, though, for the angel radio, right towards the end, when the Neo sign comes up. It's pretty much where he's holding his glasses up, and the dark patches that would be here, you see them start to form shapes. And then in the middle, you'll also start to see other figures as well that are standing around, okay? So they might relate to a lot of you in certain ways. Just see how they, because I had no idea. I just started making the video and thought, wow, shit, that's cool. Okay, that's going to work with the video and the music. Bosh, let's have it. When I started watching it, I thought, hold on a minute, I can see the dog, I can see the person. There's a guy that stands here with a white top, with a black tuxedo, and with a white shirt, okay, and a dog sitting there looking up at this person. Okay, so that's the dog, that's the message for Rob. They've been watching it, and but I can't stop watching it. It's like, it's there. Okay, 11:11, there you go, 11:11 on the clock. Okay, so in alignment. So what else did we have? So with this going on, I actually went all the way over to see them very kindly by mail. She cooked tea, made a load of sandwiches and stuff like that. We sat down, and to be honest, we all had a good old cry. Now, when I was saying to you just a minute ago, in that Sagittarius reading, I'd recorded that halfway through September. Okay, so this is now, we're looking at where it's nearly October. Okay, not far off, nearly a week, I think. Well, obviously, because you're watching it now. So, do you live in time, Steve? No, I don't know what time it is. But someone's going to be doing time. Someone's definitely going to be doing crime, and time for this crime as well. Somebody's going to be doing time very soon. Someone's going to get caught. Okay, but again, there's going to be a crime that's going to be committed first before anybody gets caught. So I think there's a lot to do with energies of, because there's most important messages Spirit give you. Okay, so there's going to be like a combination of energy of where there's going to be a crime committed first, and as soon as this crime's committed, it's going to set off this chain of like domino effects, some sort of dominoes, okay? Sort of gambling, or like someone's is taking too much of stuff, so they're going to get caught. Don't worry, if it happens, they're more than likely going to get caught. It's going to set off this karma that will say to you, okay, well, you're not supposed to be in it. You take yourself out of it, karma will soon come around to this person, and they'll get caught when you're not involved. Okay, if you're involved in energy, and you keep wanting someone to stop doing what they're doing, you're not getting your lesson. When you're not part of it, they'll get theirs. That's when it comes back around to them. Okay, so there's going to be something that's going to happen. You're going to try, karma is then going to sort of like remove you from the situation, or you're going to know to move yourself from it, and then somebody will get caught. Okay, so you got that energy. Okay, so I went over to see Sagittarius energies and Aries for the dog. Okay, and we sat there, and I was saying in the Sagittarius reading about it's in the clouds. I said it's in the clouds, and that they'd see a dog in the clouds, and then I'd realised and thought, oh shit, it has been, because this happened days ago, Steve. You've got to quick tell everybody. So I thought it's also in the clouds of the also in your cloud account. In something, someone's in your pictures and stuff in the cloud, maybe. I've got no idea. Check your cloud account. Your clouds? Clown. Why am I hearing a dog and a clown? Something to do with a clown inside a dog? A clown inside of a dog? What on earth is that for? A clown, a toy. Chewy. Clown Chewy, or in a picture. Something's in a picture, like a dog in a picture. Something is in the picture. Again, it's something's in the pictures. In the pictures. this dog has been talking to me for a little while. Right, Bailey? So, I'm telling you. But Rob and that, they know. So I think it's in the picture. We went over this, didn't we? The Bailey's been talking to me, okay? Now, before Bailey passed, okay, the dog, I put my hands on it when we were at Spin, okay? And I heard Steve, I'm going, and I told my friends about this, and they know. Okay, but we're going to work something out now, Scooby, right? But I put my hand on this dog, and I heard 2 months, 2 months, 2 month sentence, right? 2 months. The dog was actually telling me messages for giving it a client that was going to be coming up that I was saying around 2 months thing. Okay, but I can't mention things, but I have to in order to explain this story. But I got a message from Bailey, the dog, bailiffs, something also to do around the bailiffs also, possibly coming to collect a load of stuff, the bailiffs. So if you owe rent or you owe money, be careful because the bailiffs could be coming around, okay? Bay leaf also, the bay leaf, tea leaf also is coming back around. Tea leaf, Sydney, something in Australia, okay? Sydney, are you there, Sydney? You've seen me before doing all these sort of synchronicities. Something around Sydney, Australia, tea leaf coming around, taking, going, okay? So the people in Australia, lock down the hatches, ban the hatches, because there could be something around theft, okay? Also something to do around bailiffs as well, the bailiffs, the bailiffs, the bailiffs. This is a family, I don't know what they're called, the Bailey, the Bailers, Tailors, the Tailors. Something to do with Taylor as well, Taylor, the Tailors are coming round. Tailors, I don't know, a family, certain family are coming round for something. Okay, please don't freak out. But something like that. Okay, so I went over and Bailey told me just before he passed, 2 months, that was a message that he was telling me for the future to give it to somebody. Okay, then all of a sudden I heard from Bailey, Steve, I'm going. I'm like going. Okay, so I got a little bit tearful, couldn't really tell my friend because what I heard, felt a little bit ashamed about it. That was upsetting news, so I just, so I obviously said 2 months, but that was a message. So Bailey passes, okay. This all stuff strangely happens around the 12 dragonflies around the tree and the stuff that I've been talking about in Sagittarius reading that's on my Instagram and stuff like that. And then I mentioned that it's in the clouds, and my friend sent me a video of the dog that was actually in the clouds when they went for a breakaway, and they went down towards the sea and they see a dog. Then I said in the clouds, and then I made this thing, and the dog is also in these clouds too. Okay, so that happened as well. So that is there, please check that out, you'll see what I mean, okay? Then I went over after the dog had passed and stuff like that. I give it a little bit of time, went over there because of my colds, I missed a session, went over there, we had an evening together, we was talking, and I'd said in the Sagittarius reading, look towards the music, okay? They found the music, we went through it, they found the music. We listened to the song. Oh, bruv, damn. Oh, there you go. There you go. So we was having a bit of a talk. All of a sudden, okay, they find this tune that where I was there at that time when Bailey was alive, and Bailey was looking up at my friend that was spinning because he's a spin instructor. Okay, and he's going along, and Bailey's looking up, and my friend gets off the bike and goes over to the dog and loves the dog and sits down. And that was the song that was playing at the time when Bailey was trying to say that I love you and everything else, and look towards the music and the most meaningful things, because that's what he can remember. Ballroom dancing. Where we do it, we have like a place that we do it, and we turn the lights off, and there's loads of flashing lights all over. Ballroom dancing. Okay, so it's not that song, but it relates to this kind of like flashing lights place, outhouse, a house on the hill, or a outhouse, something to do with an outhouse, also an outhouse. Okay, lights, flashing lights, also the dog thing, remembering. Okay, then the dog giving me messages, that happening. We sat down, we had a talk. I put them onto the pictures and then put them onto this song. We found the song, played it, and all of a sudden I'm like doing that again. Broke down crying in front of them both. These two started crying as well. And all of a sudden, Mel said to me, and then all of a sudden we're like, damn, and the air just went all into pieces. All into pieces. Me, I was in bits and pieces, bruv. I was in pieces crying, right? Bailey was also this energy of cold spots. It was like, and it was just spots of cold everywhere. My energy's going like this. These two are in bits crying. There's me, there's my messages for around the Pisces reading. All of a sudden, boom, you're all in bits, right? There you go, that was me in pieces. Then we go to the swinging and the swaying and the hanging man and the energy of some people around the tree and the hanging tree and the suicide. For a lot of people, I really do apologise, but we go through those messages too. The dog has been sending me so many synchronicities of messages. It's been unreal. Put Rob and my friends onto this thing. Bailey just somehow just kind of had this energy of when I was driving home. I could just see these photographic memories of this dog with his tongue hanging out, and it was magical. And it's kind of like that. Oh man! Even somebody, I forgot the name of her channel. Something love or something. I can't remember. And someone said, "Oh, this other person's channel has sent me over," but it was just one person that commented. And for some reason, I went over to her channel. Very successful channel, by the way. But I'm sorry, I just can't remember the name of the channel. But I think it was Something for Love or Something Love. I can't remember. And it just happened to be one of the readings that I clicked on. She was explaining that she had a dream about, I think it was on one of her Taurus readings, I think, that she'd had a dream about this big black dog attacking her in her dream, attacking her throat, right, that grabbed her throat. Well, then relating back to me then finding that, which was quite a while ago, I think was an old reading of hers, going up to the Pisces stuff and the throat and the hangman and the dog and the tree and the shrine and the cat collar, and it's all there. Okay, so anyway, so Bailey's kind of so if you do know that reader by any chance, if anyone's watching, please go over and just, I'm not looking for another shout out. I mean, it'd be great, but also just go over and just say and get her to watch the Pisces stuff and Sagittarius and the channeled messages of last month. Okay, because I've been picking up because it was all to do with Scooby Doo and the clue, and it's like, oh no, that's old man Smithers. That's not you behind the mask. And then we went on to Jason and we went on to the Scooby Doo clue and follow the trail. And the dog was actually telling me back then, before then, Steve, follow the trail of clues, follow the breadcrumbs. The where I said about the can you tell my cold's getting worse? But the breadcrumbs, I said someone could be cremated, and I'd said it was about like follow the breadcrumbs, and we went on to the actual whatever that was from the breadcrumbs, and then the ginger. I ended up drinking loads of ginger because of my cold. Also, my friend got a ginger cat, and then it was also to do with like the gingerbread man and the ginger. Wow, what are we doing? Steve, where's your fucking heads at, bruv? Sort your head out. But where's your head at? But again, that nursery rhyme where they pushed the person, the witch, like going, right, get in the oven, and it ended up being, sorry for being tactless, but to do with the cremation and doing that, and ginger and the ginger cat and the cremation of also the burial of the dog and the cats. And the cat being very close with the dog, and the cat giving the dog messages, and then the cat being left behind. And then you got Leo energies, and Leo is also right behind you around Virgo energy. So I might just start maybe just channeling, like, I don't know, stay tuned. I might do, after I've finished all the readings for the 1st to 15th, I might try and do some collective channeling for those people that enjoy it. There was some fucking absolute idiot that had got no idea and just sent me like a really nasty message. But I mean, bruv, you're an idiot. You ain't going to get all this sort of stuff. You're too narrow-minded. Like I said, go somewhere else. You'll find, listen, there's plenty of other channels that you can go to. Yeah. But started really like being nasty in the comments and like, what are you blurting on about, bruv? When's the cushion, the fish coming out? Oh, you're too narrow-minded, bruv. I'll confuse the shit out of you, honestly. You're more or less down here. I'm not taking the mick, but you're down here. You can't blame people up here. You just go down there and go and find something other, right? But people, right? People, but they do amaze me. People that just don't get it, and then they just like to blame others that do. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we've gone on for some very strange times, guys. So anything else before I've not made this video? Because normally there's something else. I'm like but please check out Angel Radio. Bailey has been very much in contact with me. That's give me loads of messages preordained back then that was saying, okay, follow the clues. Because every time I was going over there, I was constantly putting my left hand on the dog to see how I was doing. Okay, and I was talking to the dog. Okay, and I could tell, everybody could tell that Bailey was a very precious dog, and that was getting very ill. But man, I never realised that this dog was going to have such connection with me that was going to help me, because at the end, that was it. When I was there the other night, I heard, "I love you, Steve. Thank you very much. Thank you so much," and that was from the dog. Okay. And it was, well done, thank you, not knowing that preordained destiny, that the dog was going to lead to all the Scooby-Doo clues. That was when God bless the Goddess Dragon Tarot Girl noticed, and then also gave a load of subscribers to me. I'd never want to take the power of anything out of anybody, any human's hands at all. But I believe so much in things happen for a reason, of, like people say, how come I've just come across your channel? How come this has just happened? How come that? Spirit puts it into people's heads to get them to find it, to get a message of like, wow, that was powerful for me. Then people do things out of their great kind nature of human form, but Spirit basically puts all this together, okay? The dog, it's like, okay, thank you. Set things in motion. Everything locks into place. People find what they find. The messages find them. They find it very helpful and intriguing, and so on and so forth. They get an idea, clairvoyant, vibration, energies, channeling. I've got an idea of something nice that I want to do for someone. Happens within divine time. As humans, we do it out of the kindness of our heart, but really we're told what to do. We're told what to do by Spirit. It's Spirit that makes us feel that we need to do something, or that we really should do something, or shouldn't. But again, majority of the time, Bailey and this connection of the dog, also Dragon Girl Tarot picked up the picture of the dog and stuff and whatnot, and then it's just this way of Bailey having a great connection within these tarot readers and channels, and with me, and led on to the Scooby-Doo clue, and the glue that binds everything together, of the glue that brings it all together to fix you, right? To fix everybody. This dog, man, has got such great connection to you all that you don't even know. You don't even know how powerful this dog is, right? How powerful this dog is. But you've got this energy that has brought everybody together, that has brought divine timing together, that has brought everybody as a collective together to get their messages, also from the dog, from them to us, because we're all one energy. We're all a collective energy of a message, okay, that is spoken to us, that starts to slowly come together through the Akashic records, that is put together brick by brick, by built by brick by brick by brick, okay? So you've got all this. He's also saying to you, Bailey's also saying, do your outhouse brick by brick, start building it, focus on something. If you want to do the extension, build it up brick by brick by brick, okay? Start rebuilding things brick by brick by brick by brick. That's what I'm hearing, brick and brack also, okay? What else have we got for you guys? So what have I not mentioned? I think that's it. But check the Angel Radio, okay? Check the Angel Radio. Right towards the end, when you get to the music where the clouds start to form, and they're loving you, okay? Then all of a sudden you'll see here a person, the dog, here a woman, like you can really see the woman with dark hair that sits there like that with long black hair, and then a big black figure here. But it looks, if you really look, you can see a dog that is a bit like Scooby-Doo that sits there with its head pouched on some articles of like a suitcase and stuff like that. Okay, so there's something that's there, but it doesn't have to be dark hair because it's the pigment of it would be that color anyway. Okay, but there you go. There's some strange stuff that's been going on, guys. So thank you very much. I really do appreciate all your kind words, support, comments, everything. I really do appreciate it. Okay, but like I said, I'm going to come back on and do some channeled stuff at some point during the month. But all the readings that have been pre-recorded all month are now slowly coming out, and we're nearly to the end. So like I said, if you do want to join tier 2, you will get the, because they're about an hour long each, and I've channeled messages, and then we've done a week 1 and week 2. The only sign I think I didn't do week 1 and week 2 in was Aries. But I did do the reading, but it just wasn't broke down to week 1 and week 2, and I think I'm going to stick with that pattern for a little while. Okay, so you get your channel messages and also reading, but they are only going to be over on tier 2, and they'll come out on the 1st. Okay? Whew, thanks very much, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I'll catch you all soon.